How do sacrifices set up forks in chess? Imagine you're playing chess and you want to catch your opponent off guard with a clever move. Sometimes, sacrificing a piece can be just the trick to set up a powerful attack. When you sacrifice material, you're intentionally giving up a piece or pawn to gain a better position. This move can open lines or create weaknesses in your opponent's defenses. Once those lines are open, your other pieces, especially knights, bishops, or queens, can jump in and attack multiple enemy pieces at once. This is what we call a fork. A sacrifice often works by luring an opponent's piece into a vulnerable spot. For example, you might sacrifice a pawn to open a diagonal or file that your queen or bishop can use. When the opponent responds, they might move a piece into a position where it can be attacked from two sides at the same time. That's a fork. Knights are especially good at this because of their unique L-shaped move. They can hop into positions where they threaten two pieces at once, forcing the opponent to choose which one to save. Sometimes, sacrificing a piece removes a defender that was protecting key squares. Without that defender, your knight or queen can swoop in and threaten multiple targets. For instance, if you sacrifice a bishop to lure a rook or queen onto a certain square, your knight might then jump in and attack both the king and the queen. This kind of move puts your opponent in a tough spot because they can't defend everything at once. Another common way sacrifices set up forks is by forcing the opponent's king or high-value piece into a cramped or exposed position. If you sacrifice a pawn to push the king forward, your knight or queen can then attack both the king and a piece behind it. This is called a royal fork and can win material or even lead to checkmate. Sacrifices also gain you time or momentum. When your opponent responds to your sacrifice, they might move their pieces into awkward spots. That's when your other pieces can take advantage and deliver a fork. For example, sacrificing a pawn to lure a rook onto a certain square can set up your knight to attack both the rook and the queen on the next move. In the end, the key to using sacrifices to set up forks is understanding how your pieces move and predicting your opponent's responses. Knights are especially good at this because of their ability to attack two pieces from a single square. Queens and bishops can also deliver forks once lines are open. It's all about creating opportunities where one move can threaten multiple enemy pieces at once. So, in simple terms, sacrifices open the door for your pieces to attack more than one target at the same time. They force your opponent into tough choices, often leading to winning material or a decisive attack. Combining sacrifices with forks is a smart way to catch your opponent off guard and turn the game in your favor.